And that was when I stuck it in his ear. Oh, sorry. Apologies for that. You heard the very end of a conversation there without context. So, whatever you think happened is what happened. So welcome to episode 4 of The Couch Pundit. I am your host, former naked gardener, current... what is my current role? Naked hooverer. We can go for a small fee. On my OnlyFans account, I will go and hoover your house completely naked. You too, ladies. I will take money from all people. Yeah. So what was I talking about there? I was trying to talk to you there a second ago, but then my phone decided to stop allowing me to speak to you. So yeah, we're going to try and start again, but with more charm, more wit, and a little bit more nudity. I've taken one leg out of my trousers just to kind of get that risky thing going, you know. So just imagine my right leg there, unclothed. There you are. There's the sexiness there for the start of the day. But yeah, welcome to episode 4. I haven't really been doing much over the last week. A lot of us were down in Waterford, down in Ardmore, for last week. Great crack. Bit of walking, cliff walking, if you must know. A bit of whale watching. Although I always think that's cold when people talk about it, but apparently it's not. It's a real thing. A lot of drinking. Country pints are the best pints. Went to the zoo. Went to Lidl. That's a new Irish thing. When we go on holidays, we find out what the Guinness tastes like, and if the Lidl is the same. There is an Aldi, but nobody likes Aldi. Only Nazis. So yeah, welcome to episode 4. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's been any news. There was no real news during the week up until Wednesday, when I think it was the hottest day in the history of the world. We were getting ready to go down the beach, and I hate the beach, I hate sand, I hate everything about it, but I love the sound of the water, I love the sea, and I like the sun, kind of. I'm usually either pink or pale blue. There's no in between. Starting off with pale blue. Up until last week, I didn't have a tan line on my body, and now I only have tan lines in one area. I know that sounds dodgy when you say one area, but it's not what you think. So I put on the factor 50 all over, not a square inch, not the square inch, was left uncovered. Did it twice, so that's factor 100, as we all know. But I made the mistake of wearing my shoes, wearing my runners, as I was getting all the gear on, getting all the sun cream on. So I go down the beach and it's like, oh yeah, it's great, oh, it's sunny. And I go into the water, have an old paddle, have an old swim, let that cold water tickle my undercarriage and caress my warm scrotum with its freezing salty water. Dodge a few jellyfish, and had a swim, and completely forgot that I'd put sun cream everywhere except for my feet. So I ended up with what is known in the trade as bacon feet, which is, I might actually try and add a picture into this, or we'll see if Rick can use a picture of my feet. Hopefully he can apply the filter that makes me look taller by my feet. But yeah, we can add that in just so that you can vomit in your own faces looking at my feet being burnt to a crisp. So yeah, that happened. Although it was weird, I also missed a little bit on the inside of my knee, so that was red as well. And so when I put the picture up on social medias, at Keegan on Twitter, at KDUBDD on Instagram, at The Couch Pundit Ireland on Facebook, and thecouchpunditirland.com. That's pretty much me. If you see someone who looks like me on Pornhub, that's not me. I was not nominated for the film Shaving Ryan's Privates, no matter what the person in the trailer looked like. That wasn't me. Yeah, it was, and I was nominated, but I lost to a guy called Dick Burns in the best solo scene, the best and quickest solo scene at the AVN Awards. I thought I'd done my bit to beat the competition off. Hey, but unfortunately not. So I was just an awkward wank in public, really, which is the story of a lot of lives. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I got sunburned, and then through the sunburn, through posting pictures online to try and bring sunscreen awareness to a whole new level, I was brought on to News Talk there during the week to chat about sunburn. Had a bit of crack with them, and now hashtag bacon feet was trending last week. So that is that's kind of the most news I got in the last week. Avoided real news, avoided politics, avoided sport. Down in the house we were in, we had RTE, TG Kiaher, and I think we had like Virgin Plus 2 or something. So we didn't watch telly. Tried to watch The Van 14 times, and it's still brilliant every single time you try and watch it. But yeah, nothing really happened. So I just thought I'd get onto Google here and go through a few odd facts here, and you know, maybe we could have a chat with it, because I hope you're all well. But part of life, it's also important to know that your weirdness, you're not alone in your weirdness. Okay, we're all a little bit weird, and here's a couple of facts for you to take into your week. Okay, and we're going to question these things. So, where did I find this? I googled weird sex facts. Okay, and a lot of what do we have? I think we have a few of them here, and we'll just roll through. So, the average sex session goes for 100 to 500 thrusts. Okay. Now, aside from the fact that there's a massive difference between 100 and 5, if you've €100 and I have €500, there's a big difference there. So that's basically like saying I can run between 1 foot and 20 feet. That's a bad analysis, but you get what I'm saying. The big difference is what I'm saying. So let me see what it says here. And hang on, here's the first question for you guys to answer. To me, have you counted? You know, the old Billy Connolly joke about doing the 9 times tables. You know, I got to 45 once. Is that right? No, it's not. 27, I meant. For your higher level maths people, that is hilarious. So yeah, so there are 100 to 500. So next time you're in the middle of it, start counting, but count really loudly, or count in your head, but make sure your eyes are going back and forth, just to freak the other person out. Let us know if you're between 100 and 500. If you beat 500, let us know as well. Send us the video, thecouchpunditarnold@gmail.com. Don't actually send me videos. Hang on, let me see. We got a few more which are weird. Okay, and this one's obvious. You can orgasm in your sleep. Well, look, if you're a fella, you've been doing that since the age of 12. So I don't know. So it actually says here that women fake orgasm in their sleep. So there you go. Oh, here we go. Now look, ladies, you think life is tough. You know, you've got to give birth. You've got to have your periods. You've got to go through men being frightened of you in the workplace, on the sporting field, wherever you are. The female orgasm lasts 3 times longer than the male orgasm. So there you go. The whole playing field is level. Don't mind the gender pay gap. Look at this now. This one's obvious. People love to think about Brad Pitt when they masturbate. That's obvious. I didn't think you need to write that down. The clitoris is basically a tiny penis. Or a tiny penis is basically clitoris. There you go. As you can see, I don't really have too much prepared for you this week, but I'm just trying to find some. A strong sense of smell makes you more orgasmic. Let's read this one now. Found that people with more perceptive noses also have better sexual experiences. Women who had strong sensitivity to odours also enjoyed more orgasms. Now, it doesn't say what odours, because I know for a fact that I have made odours that have had reverse orgasms. You can turn it down with your voice, that's obvious. And that's all of it. So that's pretty much there was nothing really too weird about that. Other facts that we can add in. Rick likes to cosplay as Irish wrestlers when he is touching himself. last week on his OnlyFans account he was dressed as Justy, and that was awkward, and it is the worst €20 I have ever spent in my life. What other facts do we have? Let me see if I can find some more, because they were pretty shit. They weren't weird at all. People think about Brad Pitt. God's sake. Oh, hang on. I saw the word bizarre here. Okay. We'll just do a few of these and then I'm going to leave you. It's a short one this week because I haven't really got too much to say. So let's see now. Let's see if any of these apply to you. And if they do, you send us a Twitter. What is it? Find the logo, LBN Twitter, wherever that is. I really should have been more prepared this week, but there you are. And my laptop is from 1800, so it's a little bit slow. Oh, it's not a video, is it? I don't want to see a video. Oh, here we go. Now, you ready? Okay, now ladies, this is one for you. And the fellas are going to thank me now. So this is a legit study, right? The State University of New York have stated that semen can help fight depression. And hang on, it can elevate your mood, it can increase increase affection, not infection, that's a separate thing, and it can induce sleep. It also contains cortisol, which is known to increase feelings of affection in the brain. So you're welcome. And fellas, just if you're getting turned down by the partner, just say, look, it's actually good for you. This University of New York said that. Let me see. Yeah, that's a pretty shit one about the brain being aroused by nipples. We all know that. 20 seconds. Yeah, we know women orgasm lasts longer, so don't give me that nonsense about the gender pay gap. That's pretty funny. Can I put that in a t-shirt? Don't mind the gender pay gap. I'm only joking, of course. And look, I'm not going to go through all this for the rest of the day. We're having a bit of banter here. Of course, make sure you know whose semen it is that you're using to elevate your mood and cortisol and all that. You too, ladies. There hasn't been too much going on here, so I'm gonna leave you earlier than usual. I'm going to we started with a joke about my love making, and we'll end with a joke about my love making. We're going to leave each other a little bit quicker than usual. But yes, we're still working on our LBN dating game, I suppose, which we could do at a SummerSlam event or WrestleMania or whatever. If you want to do that, get in touch. We can set you up with whoever you fancy in the old network. And shout outs as well will kick off next week. We got a few emails, thank you very much for that. Keep them coming. Do share, do like, do subscribe, do all that sort of stuff, but do be happy. That's the main thing. Don't get sunburnt. Enjoy yourself, and let's hug those we love. Let's tolerate those we don't. Let's try and think of some more weird sex facts, and let's always listen to each other.